All right, good evening, everybody. Namaste. Welcome to Wednesday night wind down, and we are going to have a relaxing practice today. So go ahead and let's get on our back first. And go ahead and put your feet on each corner of the mat. Let's rest our hands on our belly. That's okay. That's okay. I made sure that I can figure out how to do that. And so we want our fingertips to just barely touch. And we'll inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale through the nose. The belly is rising. Fingertips come apart. Exhale through the nose gently. Fingertips almost touch, or maybe need to touch it right there. Inhale through the nose. Belly expands. Exhale through the nose. Belly button comes down to the spine. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose. So one of the things that we do in our breathing to help calm down the breath is do a 4, 7, 8 breath. So we're going to practice this today. We're going to inhale for a count of 4, and we'll hold it for a count of 7, and we'll exhale even slower for a count of 8. And that helps with the parasympathetic system to calm down. So like when you have fight or flight, this would calm that down. So inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Last set. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Now return to your normal organic breath. And today and for this month, our pose of the month is going to be bridge. And we're going to talk sometimes about bridge. The breath is going to bridge us to relaxation. And we'll practice our bridge pose. And bridge is a really good transition. And so when you're transitioning and bridging one part of your life to another, we may do our relaxation breaths to get us over that bridge. And sometimes going to a new place can make us a little bit nervous. We can calm ourselves down with our 4, 7, 8 breath. So let's bring our knees up to the sky. Our feet are going to be on the mat. And now we're going to bring our knees to our chest. We're going to squeeze it. We're going to rotate those knees on the sky. So we're like in a circle. Feeling the hip bones. Let's reverse that. Let's bring the knees over to the right side. And we can place our hands on that top leg and look toward the opposite way, toward the left. Inhale, the knees up to the middle. Exhale, the knees over to the left side. Bring those hands on top of that leg. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, the knees to the center, and exhale, those feet up toward the sky. The soles, like pretend your soles are walking on the ceiling. And now we're going to make a little circle with our feet. Just the tiniest little circle possible. Let's go the opposite way. Knees in one more time. Squeeze. And begin to rock up and down on your spine. Let's see if we can rock ourselves up to a seated position. If we can, that's good. If not, just bring your body over to the side. And come on up. All right, so let's stretch and elongate our spine. Like pretend we have a string on our crown of our head and we're reaching up. That string is pulling us up to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale to look over the right shoulder. Inhale and exhale here for a few breath cycles. Inhaling forward, exhaling over to the left. Inhaling forward, exhaling over to the right, and making sure that our shoulders are relaxed. Inhaling forward, exhaling over to the left, relaxing the shoulders. Inhaling forward. Exhaling, down looking at that right underarm. You can feel it in the back of your neck. If it feels good in your neck, you can place your hand on your head and give it a little tiny tug down. A lot of people like that. It's not my favorite thing, but I still wanted to share it. Inhaling up. Exhaling over toward the left underarm. Again, if you'd like to place your hand on the back of your head. Inhaling up. Exhaling over to the right underarm again. Inhaling it up. Exhaling, looking at the left underarm. Inhaling up. Now we're going to do our little clock stretch. So we're going to take our nose and look up at 12 o'clock, over toward 3 o'clock, down to 6 o'clock, over to 9, up to noon, 3 o'clock, 6, 9. Now let's go the opposite way. 9, 6, 3, 2, 9, 6, 3. Let's take our shoulders and bring them up toward our ear and relax them back down, sliding down our back. Up again. Slide the shoulder blades down in the back one more time. Nice. Let's inhale our arms up over our head. Exhale them down. down to touch the mat. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling down. Inhaling up, exhaling the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you. Inhaling, reaching your head up toward the sky. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling, elongating that neck. Exhaling, twist. Inhaling up. Exhaling, relaxing back toward the front. Inhale the arms up. Exhaling the right hand down to the left knee and the left hand behind you. Inhaling, sitting up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Inhaling up. Exhale, twist. Last time, inhaling up. Exhale, return to the front. So we're going to inhale the arms up over the head. Exhaling that right hand down to the mat. Lean over, keeping both hip bones on the ground. We're going to make sure that our top shoulder is open. We're not hunched under. You're open, yeah. Feel a nice stretch from our hip flexor to our side body. Inhaling back up. Exhaling over to the opposite side. Keeping that shoulder blade open. Maybe even kind of turn the head up to look toward the ceiling if that feels good. Never twist your neck if you feel any kind of tension there. Inhaling the arm up. Exhaling, keeping the arms up. Now we're going to engage our core. We're going to inhale the arms up. Exhaling forward. Keeping that back straight and reaching as far forward as we can till our fingertips touch the ground and relaxing our head. Inhaling and exhaling here. Engage that core, reach little fire, sparks of fire out of your fingers and bring those hands up over our head. And exhale down. We're going to warm up our wrist before we get on our hands and knees. So let's bring our hands out in front of us and rotate them. Rotate the opposite way. Take your right hand and bring the fingertips up toward the ceiling. And take the left hand and bring those fingers towards you. We're stretching at the bottom of our wrist. And we're breathing while we're doing every movement. Just your natural organic breath. Now let go of the hands, bring the fingertips down toward the ceiling, toward the ground, and use that opposite hand to pull them in. We're stretching the top of the wrist. Those ligaments that get tight when you sit tight all day long, not in your best ergonomic position. Relax those, and bring the left hand out, fingertips touch, use the opposite hand, and bring them towards you. Release, bring the fingertips toward the ground, pull them in. Nice. So now we're going to uncross our legs the opposite way. And then take that top foot, bring it on top of your knee. If you can. If you can't, you can
still leave it here in front of you, and I'm gonna do it in stage 1, not stage 2. But if you have stage 2 for comfort, you can do that. But I'm gonna keep mine down here because I'm gonna demonstrate stage 1. So now we're going to take our fingers and put them in between our toes. And I can't completely do this, and it takes a lot of practice to be able to do that. So the goal is to move your toes back and forth. We're warming up our feet and stretching those feet out. Good. This is good if you were to have plantar fasciitis. And it warms up the ankle. Now let's see if you can rotate the foot to warm up the ankle. Let's come back the opposite way. Now we're going to give that feet a little love. We're going to take both of our thumbs and massage right beneath our toes, the toe mound. From underneath the big toe, working your way all the way to the baby toe, and then back again. Then massage all the way down the foot. Paying some attention to the arch, all the way to the heel. Okay, so now we're going to change feet. And so now let's put our fingers in between our toes. And a lot of times our toes are cramped because we wear those little narrow shoes that are pointy. And that really helps us to lose our flexibility in our toes. Now let's rotate the foot. The opposite way. Let's massage from our under the big toe mound all the way over to the big toe. One more time. Then let's start the middle toe and work our way all the way down. Middle line of the foot. Feeling some nice love in that arch. All the way down to the so now we're going to, we already did that. Okay, so let's join me in tabletop pose. So on over. So our hands are going to be directly under our shoulders, and our knees are going to be under our hips. And the distance for our knees are 2 fist widths apart, so you can gauge how close or how far you are. Just putting your fist there. And let's get strong in our shoulders. We don't want to be collapsed. We want to be strong in our shoulders. And we're going to engage our core, and we're going to look about 2 feet in front of our mat, arch our back, tilt our hips, and exhale, pushing our hands into the mat, rounding the back, belly button to spine, chin to chest. Inhale, cow, lifting that chest, shining that light of your heart. Exhale, rounding the back to a cat. Inhaling to cow. Exhaling into cat. So now we're going to do a C shape, looking at your foot, doing a C in your spine, back and forth on your own breath. Let's warm it out, that lateral side body. Now we're going to take our hips and bring them to our heels. And we're gonna do an open knee child's pose. So your knees are gonna be at the edge of your mat. Your body's gonna be toward your heels. And notice I said toward, I didn't say on your heels. If you could place them on your heels, that's fine. So first, stage one is you're gonna bring your fists together and rest your forehead on the fist. Inhaling and exhaling here. Feeling a nice release in the lower back. If you want, stage two would be to extend your hands and rest your forehead on that. This opens the hips up a little more. This child's pose is your resting pose. So if you're to be in any yoga class and lose your breath, go ahead and come here and rest. This is the place to regain your breath. All right, so now we're going to lift up. We're going to be on our forearms. We're going to slide our body forward so we are laying on our belly. And we're going to do the bottom part of our sun salutation. So our hands are going to be directly under our shoulders. And we're going to push to the mat to baby cobra, looking just at the top of the mat. Our elbows are tucked into our body. And exhale, lifting the body up, placing the hips toward the heels again. And we're in child's pose. Inhaling and exhaling. We'll slide our body forward again till we're on our tummy. Our hands are underneath our shoulders. We're inhaling up, pressing our hands into the mat. Exhale, pushing back into that child's pose. Slide our way up forward. Now we're going to come into our Sphinx pose. We're going to bring our elbows in toward our body. Our fingertips are going to be gripping at the mat. And we're going to kind of arch at the top of our back. We're going to look like 3 feet ahead of our mat. Inhaling and exhaling here. We're going to be engaging our glutes and our thighs. The tops of our feet are pressing firm into the mat. Inhaling and exhaling. Exhale and release down. Now we're going to do a side to side stretch of our neck. We're just going to put our forehead on the mat and look toward the right and look toward the left. Let's get the hammer down by your body. You're massaging the third eye. And you're also opening up the neck. All right, so now we're going to have our hands, the tops of our hands on the mat. Our legs are going to be zipped up. Toes are going to be touching. We're going to lift our chest up like we did in Cobra. Lift the chest up. Inhaling and exhaling here. Inhaling. Exhaling down. Now let's lift our toes up. Lift those legs up. Our thighs are engaged. Our glutes are engaged. We're squeezing our whole legs together to sit up. So inhaling and exhaling. Let's bring them down to the ground. That's next time, our inhale, we're going to lift both up. So inhale, lifting the chest and the head and the feet and the hands. Inhale.
Inhale, exhale, hold. Inhale, when you inhale, you're lifting more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and back all the way down. Inhale. And now we're going to slide over to the left side of our mat. And we're going to reach our right arm out. And our right ear is going to come in and touch the mat. So now let's lift our left foot up, bend it, and the sole is facing the ceiling. And we're going to roll into that. We're going to take our left hand and press into the mat, and we're going to roll over to our right side. So our left foot is crossed over the right foot. And then keep your head down. I'm just speaking so that I can speak into the mat. This is where we want to be. Inhaling and exhaling. You can feel some openness in this left hip. And inhale, and exhale back over toward our belly. Our hands are going to scoot over toward the right side of our mat. And we'll extend our left hand, and our left ear is going to be on the ground. We're going to lift that right foot up so that right sole is facing the ceiling. We're going to push our hand into the mat, open up. And we can feel this nice opening in the hip here. And we also, I didn't say it on the other side, we're opening up our shoulder. Let's come back onto our belly. Bring both hands under the shoulders, center yourself in the mat. Coming into that baby cobra. Push those hips back toward the feet. And now come back into our tabletop. And I'm going to show you something new I haven't done with y'all before. So this is going to be called thread the needle. So our hands are under our shoulders. We're in our tabletop. And we're going to take the left hand and bring it a little bit toward the center, close to the right. And we're going to inhale the right arm up, reaching as high as we can. And we're going to exhale, coming down through that under the arm, bringing that right shoulder to the ground. And if you can, take your left fingertips and stretch them out as far as they can go forward. Inhaling and exhaling. This is good for our right shoulder and the front of the arm. Nice stretch here. Now walk that left hand back under the shoulder, press up, and reach that right arm up to the sky again, and bring it back down to our tabletop. Nice. Now let's take our right hand and put it a little bit toward the center of our chest. And inhale and reach the left arm up. Exhaling it down through the little spot that you have, that's like threading a needle, and taking that right hand, reaching it up. Walk that right hand down, so it's underneath your shoulder. Press the hand into the mat, reach the arm up overhead, and bring it back down. In our tabletop. So now we're going to extend our right leg out. We're gonna lean forward, stretching out the toes, and lean back, stretching out the calf and the foot. And once again, great exercise for plantar fasciitis. Let's not collapse in our shoulders, be strong in the shoulders. Do a little balance. Let's lift that leg up. Now let's inhale and lift the left arm up, balancing. If the left arm needs to be down, keep it down. This is the next level, having the arm out. Let's think about energy coming out of the heel of the foot and the fingertips. Place that hand down. Now we're going to take that extended leg and cross it over the big leg. And try to look toward the left, looking at that foot. Nice stretch on the side body. Now we're going to uncross that leg, walk it over to its side, and the knee and the foot are in line with each other. I'm going to face you all on Zoom. And then we'll inhale, bring our arms up over our head. And exhale over toward the extended leg. Inhale and exhale. Inhaling up and over. Exhaling. Nice long line here. Nice diagonal from our fingertips down to the edge of our foot. Come back into our tabletop. And we're going to do the opposite leg. I'm going to change sides so my back isn't to you. So we'll exhale that left leg back. We're going to inhale forward, stretching out the toes. Exhale back, stretching the calf. Forward. And back. Be strong in our shoulders and our hands. Fingertips gripping that mat. Extend the back leg up. Inhale, extend the right arm forward. Right diagonal. Nice balance here. Energy coming out of her heel and her fingertips. Exhaling the hand down, lowering the leg. Now let's lift that leg and cross it over. Then foot and look toward that foot. Make a nice C stretch here, stretching out the hip flexor and side body. Let's bring that leg over to the side so the foot and the knee are in line with each other. Inhale our arms up over our head. Exhaling over to the extended leg. Inhaling the arms up. And exhaling over to the side. Taking a nice diagonal from our fingertips down toward the edge of our foot. Exhaling down, coming back into our tabletop. Reaching the hips back toward the toes. And we'll do 3 breath cycles here. Our hands and knees, and cross our feet. We're gonna come into our L sit. So you have to swing your leg around. You can come out. And bring your, come, you go out.
Oh, yeah, I'll take you out there.
High five. And so we're in our L sit here. Stretching our spine toward the ceiling. Our arms up. Exhale, lean forward with the back straight. You can touch your toes, that's good. Another great place are your shins. The goal here is to have a straight back. So you can come back here again and kind of shine the chest forward like we do in our cow. And as far as you can with a straight back, that's your place. As you're sitting in here, you can feel that lower back open up. Walk your hands up, our leg. We're gonna bring the left leg in, and we'll have the foot into our inner thigh. And we're facing our extended leg. This is, our legs are like in tree pose, and we're able to slide our leg all the way up. That's the place because our foot is straight up, pointing toward the sky. And we're going to lean over. The background is here, that is fine. The head relax your neck. So the head is relaxed. And the head is kind of pulling on that neck, loosening it up. Walk the hands up the leg. So now we're going to take our body and we're going to face the bent knee. So it's like your bent leg is facing forward. And so now we're going to think about wrapping or the same leg that's extended. You'll take that arm, wrap that around your body. We want to lean into that leg. Like shoulder to knee. You're right. Yeah. The extended leg in the arm. And so you can lift your arm up to give you some more weight. That's a good thing. But the stretch here now is on our side body. So this is good for you, fine. If not, you can just rest that hand on that side body. But the goal is shoulder to knee. And relax the neck. Let's come back up. Now let's extend the other leg. Coming into that nice tree, and we're having our body facing toward the extended leg, and we're gonna walk down there. Whole body is over the knee. the hands off the leg. Now let's open our body out. So our body now is facing the bent knee. We're gonna take the extended leg, that same arm, wrap it around our side, lean over to the side. Thinking about touching our shoulder to our knee. Opening up the right side body. Inhale, lift the body up. We're going to bring that, keep that leg extended. We're going to bring the knee in toward our chest and the extended leg, extend the arm out. And now wrap that arm around the knee and bring your opposite arm behind you. Let's do that twist. You can look over your shoulder. That's a good thing. If your neck doesn't go that way, just twist the spine. Ready? Let's come back. Let the knee fall out. And we're going to twist the opposite way. So now you might want to have your hand on your outer thigh. Relax. Extend that bent leg. Bring the other leg in. Where the leg is extended, extend that arm. Wrapping it around the leg. Extending the back arm. Go ahead and twist in that direction. Remembering to elongate the spine. Reaching that crown of the head toward the ceiling. Exhaling, coming back around. Letting the knee fall to the ground. Bringing the hand to the thigh, reaching back, and looking over that shoulder. Sitting up straight. Alright, now so let's bring our feet together, and your soles of your feet are touching each other like they're a closed book. And round the back, bend on over. Think about letting your nose touch your toes. Bring the body up, placing your hands under your knees, closing those knees like they're a book, and we're going to bring our back down to the mat. So now we're going to get into our bridge position. That's going to transition us to our pull down. So we'd like to have our feet where our hands can just about brush the heels on each side. And we are going to do first the pelvic tilt. We're just going to rotate the hips up. They're barely coming off of the ground, but we can feel our glutes engaged. Exhale, release it. Inhale, rotate, cores engaged. Exhale, release. Inhale, rotate, pelvic tilt. Exhale, release. Now have your hands flat on the mat. We're going to inhale the hips up a couple of inches. Exhale, and down. an inch or two higher, the glutes engaged, the knees together. Exhale again. Inhale, hips up, knees together, glutes engaged, thighs engaged. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Inhale, exhale, and hold. Inhale, press up a little higher. Exhale. Inhale one more time, our throat is open, head is looking up toward the ceiling. Exhale, the hips down gently to the ground. Now let's bring those knees in toward our chest. Nice squeeze, maybe rock side to side. Now we're gonna hold the right knee in and extend the left leg on the ground, resting. Bring that knee in toward us. Inhaling, exhaling. Let that right knee fall to the right side. Open it up again. We're gonna move back in. Lifting that left leg in, so both knees are on the chest or on the belly. Exhaling the opposite leg out, extending it. Pulling that big knee in close toward the chest and the belly. Opening it out to the side. Again, bring both feet toward the bottom so the knees are up. And we're gonna open our feet up so they're on the edge of the mat. And we're gonna windshield wiper our knees side to side. And after you go side to side, we're gonna look the opposite way. Let's bring our feet in a little bit closer, they don't have to touch. We're gonna lift our right leg up and place it on top of our left knee. And this is our figure four position. We can take our right hand, press that leg open a little bit. And this is stage one. Stage two is to take a hand and thread them through so they clasp behind the left thigh. You can use that elbow and keep that other leg open if you can. Stage three is to extend that left leg straight, and we're flexing both feet, and we're giving a little tug, gentle tug toward our body. Alright, if that leg is extended, go ahead and bend it. Then release your hands. Uncross the leg. Well, no, we're leaving it here. Keep the leg crossed and let that leg fall towards the left side. So that foot falls onto the ground. And we'll pull that top knee in a little bit toward us. And with that open arm, we'll look over there. We have a nice supine twist. Kind of eagle leg style. Inhale the legs back up. Place them down. So the knees are facing the ceiling and the feet are flat on the ground. Now let's inhale and lift our left leg up and cross that left leg over the right knee. left leg. Stage one. Stage two is spreading the legs behind the right thigh and elastic. We can still use our left elbow to open up that left leg. And stage three is extending that leg up, pulling it in closer, both feet are flexed. Inhale and exhale here a few times. Remember to relax in your shoulders and your neck. That's a nice, relaxed, long, straight line. We're not hunching our shoulders or tensing our shoulders. This is a leg exercise. Go ahead and bend the right leg if it was extended. Release the clasp of your hands and bring that right leg down to the mat. And extend your arms open and let the legs fall over to the right side. I'm gonna put my hand on my top knee just to stretch out that lower back a little more. I'm gonna look toward my left hand with this nice spine twist. Bring those legs over. So both feet are on the ground. Knees are facing the ceiling. And this is our second to last pose. We're going to bring those legs in toward the body and place our hands on the backs of our thighs. This is happy baby. Stage one. Stage two is to reach up and grab the outside of your feet. So your knees are coming in closer to your underarms. Stage three, technically, let's move to that. Stage three, grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Bring those knees in a little bit closer. Sometimes happy babies like to rock side to side. So go ahead and release your legs, bring them down to the mat, spin them long. The feet are on opposite corners. Arms are either, palms can be up to receive or down, palms down to ground yourself. Inhaling, really big through your nose. Exhaling through your mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Relax in the whole body. Now bring some attention to where your heels are resting on the mat. Bring attention to where your calves are resting on the mat. Bring attention to where your glutes are on the mat. Bring some attention to where your back is on the mat. Note where your shoulder blades are resting on the mat, and your shoulders, and your arms, and your hands. Bring the attention to where the base of your skull is resting on the mat. Relax your mouth. Bring the tongue down to the bottom of your mouth, not the roof. Relax it. Relax your jaw. Relax your cheeks. Relax the eyes. Relax your spot between your eyebrows, your third eye. Relax the crown of your head. You are in Shavasana. Now we're gonna bring some awareness back to our body, and we'll point and flex our toes, point and wiggle our fingertips. Let's take our hands and reach them over our head, and point our toes on the inhale. On the exhale, relax. Stretch and reach on the inhale. On the exhale, release. Stretch one last time on the inhale, pointing and reaching our toes and fingertips apart. And relax. Let's come over to our favorite side. And let's come into our fetal position. Get a full breath cycle here. So take that top hand and press the mat, coming up into easy seat. Crisscross applesauce with our eyes still closed, or just a gentle gaze. Let's inhale our arms up overhead and gently touching. Exhale them down to our prayer pose, resting our fingertips on our heart. Resting our head down. I'm thankful for each and every one of you that came to practice with me today. Thank yourself for showing up to practice and getting a little bit of wind down on this Wednesday. Thankful for the practice of yoga. Wish each and every one of you joy and peace and happiness every step that you take, every place that you go. Amen and namaste. Thank you, everyone. Namaste. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for stretching that. It was more wind down today, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, which is good.
That's the name of the practice, wind down.
Yes, I appreciated that line. It stayed down a lot. Yes, line. Whew.